Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be discussing what I thought of that fun and very musically filled episode, considering it was a musical episode. The latest episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which dropped a few days ago this past Thursday on Paramount Plus. I finally had a chance to watch it just now, really enjoyed it. Before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review. So if you're not caught up on Strange New Worlds by this most recent episode, the musical episode, you do not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be going into spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, very well done. Hats off to the cast and crew. This could not have been easy to do, and that was very entertaining. I liked it a lot. I know there's some mixed reactions and reviews out there about people not liking this episode, and I'm assuming it's the same kind of people who don't like musicals. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. You don't like musicals. This episode probably wasn't your favorite. Musicals, to me, I'm fairly indifferent about. I enjoy them, some more than others, and some I have seen and haven't really cared for, but when one presents itself, I'll keep my mind open, and I knew this was going to be a musical episode, and I enjoyed it very, very much. I think I liked, Spock's song was great. Laan Noonan Singh's singing song was great too, singing about her conflicted feelings for Jim Kirk, or that version of Jim Kirk. And then I also really loved the Klingons rocking out, because as soon as the possibility was spoken out loud about Klingons breaking into the song, I thought, please, please, please let there be some singing Klingons in this episode. And not only do we get singing Klingons, but then we got them doing some breakdancing moves too, which was awesome and had a bit of a rap thing going on, and that was super catchy. I also loved how, in order to save themselves and the entire fleet, because this was apparently affecting every ship in the Federation and Starfleet, that they had to sing a song that would break the sound barrier and break them free of this energy that was gripping onto them, making them all break it out and singing into song in the first place. So, and Pike's song, he sung between him and his girlfriend on the bridge, was pretty funny too, and pretty personal, the fact that they did that. Chapel's song, Christine Chapel's song was also great, although I felt so bad for Spock during that, and now I feel like their relationship may have taken a turn for the worse, considering her jovial attitude towards getting accepted in this fellowship, and her indifference towards Spock's feelings on the matter, which was handled and sung beautifully by the very talented and good singer Ethan Peck, who plays Spock in this show. I mean, everybody seems to sing very, very well. It was a very well done, very well-crafted episode, and memorable musical numbers. But I think the grand finale song, the song they have to sing in order to save themselves and kind of the Klingon ship, is probably the best song in the whole show, in the whole episode, because there were some catchy tunes throughout this whole thing, like Christine's song, Spock's song, La'an's song, but I think the big grand finale song that saved the Enterprise, about how they need to work together and whatnot, was really the icing on the cake for me. So that one was probably the catchiest. It featured singing Klingons, which was a huge plus and a huge bonus, so that was doubly great for me. And I enjoyed this episode very much. I could see why some people didn't like it, but overall, I thought this was great. It was entertaining, very different from what we normally get. There aren't many musical episodes that you could think of regarding popular TV shows. I believe one of the producers said in an interview for this show, for this episode, they were influenced by another great musical episode from Buffy the Vampire Slayer way back in the day. And I believe Buffy's musical episode was one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated episode of that entire series. I think a lot of people universally agreed that it was one of the best, if not the best episodes Buffy had ever done. But I'm not sure if the same will be said about this episode, because unfortunately its rating online doesn't seem to be as high as the Buffy musical episode, but perhaps over time people will come to appreciate and enjoy it for what it was. I personally enjoyed it very much. It had funny moments, touching moments, and then some heartfelt moments, all done in song or not done in song, like that great dramatic scene between La'an and Kirk when she's telling him how she feels, and how he reveals that he's already knocked up Carol, who would become the mother of his son, whom we would later meet in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, which would feature the ancestor of La'an, Khan himself. So that was an interesting little tie-in they did there, I thought. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode. They got some talented actors on this show. You know, in terms of singing and dancing, now that we know that, they're all quite good. So yeah, I liked it a lot, and I hope you guys did too. And if you didn't, I'm sorry you didn't care for it. But I think this will probably be the only musical episode this show does, unless this episode gets really well received, then who knows. But the next episode, I can't believe I'm saying this, next week's episode, guys, is already the season finale, if you can believe it or not. It feels like we just started this show a few weeks ago, but it's already going to be the season 2 finale next week. A third season is already confirmed, and it is coming because of the ongoing strikes. We're not sure how far along it is in the development or production process. Probably not very far, but it is coming all the same, and it will be with us sooner rather than later. So stay tuned for the season 2 finale next week. I'll try to upload my review to that as soon as I can. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. What did you think of it? Would love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Have a great rest of your weekend, and stay cool and safe out there. I know temperatures are crazy right now, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water and staying cool. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and of course, until next time, live long and prosper.